Hi, I'm Dale Fredericks, and I'd like to talk to you about getting a horse to stand square. I think we all like to have a horse stand square when we're saddling him or brushing him or whatever. And so I'd like to show you how I go about teaching a horse to do that. So let me walk over here towards Shorty, and we'll just see what he does when I walk over. As you can see, he just did that on his own. He swung his hindquarters around. He squared himself up because he's learned that whenever I approach him, I'm going to want him to stand like that. And he might not always do it. I might have to tell him verbally sometimes, but usually he will. Good boy. He did a good job. So now let me show you on Grady Puffin here how I go about teaching him how to do this. And with a young horse like this, he doesn't know too much. So first I'm gonna get my right hand in this case on the halter just to steady him if I need to. Then I'm gonna apply pressure. Well, I'm not gonna apply pressure because he moved by himself. But if he didn't move, I would apply some pressure. And at first I press lightly, and then if he doesn't move, I'll press him harder. Same thing on this side. If he comes too far this side, I'll come and get my left hand on the halter, and I don't have any pressure on it unless he tries to push into me or something. So I'll press him a little bit on the side, and if he doesn't respond, I'll push him harder. Now, we don't want to spend our lives going back and forth around trying to straighten him up. So after I get him kind of used to the pressure on their sides, let me move him over a little bit so he's out of position. What I'll do is I'll take my dressage whip and I'll reach under in front of him and I'll tap him on the side and I'll say, get around. Get around. And you want to be careful at first because they might react to seeing the dressage whip. Grady here, he's used to it. I've had it in my pocket since I started working with him, so he's not afraid of it. Anyway, after a while, they get where you can just reach underneath with your hand and tell them to get around, and they will. And then if you want to get them even more responsive, you can just start telling them, let me get them out of position again. You can step away from them and tell him, get around. And he doesn't know really what that means yet, so I might cluck to him. I'll tell him, get around, then I'll cluck. I still don't get any response, so then I'm going to have to come back here and give him pressure on his sides. But after a while, as they get more educated, they're going to learn how to respond better to the cluck and also to the words, get around. Get around. Get around. Good job. So that's how I go about teaching one to square up. Maybe some of you might like to try it. Thanks for watching. God bless you.